Hello everyone, and welcome to my Just a Thought series. This is essentially me just finding a way to be consistent in some sort of fashion on this channel. I've had so much going on, but I'm also very lazy. So, I need to get up in this algorithm and get my life together. Graduation is around the corner in December. I'm only going to have to adult more from here. So here we go. Welcome to Just a Thought. So, in addition to throwing a little ASMR in today's video, my voice has dropped a few octaves because I can't breathe through my nose. See, the funny thing about Georgia and climate change is that we can't really decide what season it is. So we go from days like this, where it's nice and bright and sunny, to days like yesterday, where it was storming on and off all day. And my sinuses don't know what to do. So that's why I sound like this. But I want to follow up / add to my last video. So if you haven't watched it, go watch the previous video titled Black People, We Gotta Pick a Side. Something along those lines. Because we need to fully discuss this paradox of knowing how we don't get good media representation, but still fight for the right to be able to act like stereotypes with no consequences. And what do I mean by that? Social media trends. The skits are getting ridiculous, y'all. I'm so tired of what do you bring to the table skits. I'm so tired of, ladies, is she wrong? Her man worked all day and so did she, and she didn't cook for him. Men, what y'all think? His baby mama did XYZ. He met. This is the type of stuff y'all want to go viral and then complain that we get poor representation. Contrary to popular belief, that stuff does not stay in the confines of the shade room. It doesn't stay on black social media sites. It doesn't just stay there. Because we really need to talk about this. We can't have it both ways. And quite frankly, we're not going to progress as a people if we can't collectively raise our standards and stop having these conversations. Plot twist, pretending to be a black woman on social media has just become a form of comedy. And black men in particular push that crap the most. Surprise, surprise. Black men think it's funny to come on social media unprovoked and talk about how much they prefer white women over us, Latinas over us, Asian women over us. And then argue. They like to get on podcasts and then argue those same sentiments with other black men and women. And black women, stop it. Stop going on these podcasts arguing with them. It's gotten us nowhere. Just those select sound bites go viral, and that's all that comes from it. He's not getting educated that way because he doesn't care. And let me correct myself and say, being a caricature of a black woman on social media is now a brand of comedy. Not pretending to be. Because what black men and other races of women, other races of people do when they're trying to be funny and ghetto is a caricature of black women. They're not actually emulating black women. They're just making fun of us. But you know what black men tell us to learn how to take a joke? Our men, our people, we're too soft. But black men, what y'all fail to realize is y'all are endorsing and laughing at things, at people who are pretending to be people they think look like your mother, sister, aunt. And I know I can't speak for all of us, but a lot of black women are tired of only meaning something to y'all when we're related to you. And yes, black women, I'm tired of y'all going on social media and trying to argue your points with them. And you could argue that's what I'm doing. But I disagree. I'm just calling a spade a spade. Because I don't know why we as black people think because you say we're not a monolith, it's not going to reflect on all of us. It is. In a perfect world, yes, we are not a monolith. But y'all know we are born into a system of white supremacy. Once something one of us do is going to reflect on all of us. Is it jacked up? Yes. But that's the way it is. And y'all gotta stop acting like because it's wrong, it's gonna change something. And that goes back to my previous video about respectability politics. Are some of them anti-black? Yes. Do they work in all situations? No. That's not an excuse for you to act like an idiot and think it shouldn't affect anybody else because it's just me or it's just that one person. Well, it does. Y'all are being obtuse. Respectability politics don't always work. But you know what does work? Us as a community actually caring about our women. You know what does work? Us stopping the protest of professional dress codes. You know what does work? Black men not screaming to the world into a mic every chance they get about how they're not dating black women. You know what does work? Black women screaming in the mics about how we just got to be the perfect ride or die, and then finally someone will love us. You know what does work? No more baby mama skits. You know what does work? No more what do you bring to the table. You know what does work? No more Kevin Samuels and anybody like him, as in reflecting his values. It's really that simple. We can have a true discussion about how to help our own image once we ourselves stop sabotaging our own image as a collective. We can have a true discussion about how to move forward. As soon as we stop with these podcasts, as soon as we stop with these red pillars, as soon as we stop with these traditional versus non-traditional women, as soon as we stop with these, why don't I get to wear my house shoes and pajamas everywhere I go? As soon as we stop with these high value, low value man, as soon as we take care of that, we can actually have a discussion.
But hey, argue with your mama. Don't argue with me. Because it's just a thought.